Hello everyone. Today we're gonna be reading r/Tifu. Tifu stands for Today I Fucked Up. As you can see, it's 7:23 a.m. and I'm tired as fuck. It's on a Thursday, July 2nd, and we're gonna be reading some Tifu stories. So the first Tifu story is today I fucked up by letting my cat get my wife pregnant. Today I fucked up by letting my cat get wife preggo. This technically happened about 3 weeks ago since the test just came back positive. Some background: last year my wife and I had our first child. It was less than an ideal pregnancy that had her dealing with weeks of bed rest due to preeclampsia with severe features. It wreaked total havoc on not only her physical health, but her mental health as well. Fortunately, everything was alright in the end, and she gave birth to a healthy 4 pound 2 oz, oh, that sounds yummy, boy for just 2 months early, who is doing fantastic. Due to the difficulty of first pregnancy and concerns over COVID, we decided it'd be best to put off a kid number 2 for a couple of years. She started birth control shortly after giving birth to what's her face, the 4 pound chicken nugget lady child. Our cat's an evil genius. Or wait, no. Wait, fuck. The pills tend to make her very sick, and she wanted to lose weight, so she stopped taking it. We thought rubbers would be enough. That's where our cat comes in. Our cat is an evil genius. I seriously think the greasy orange little shit is smarter than our nearly 1-year-old. He gets into everything, and I do mean everything. No door, drawer, or cabinet can stop him. And if he knows where something is, he will find it. So bad for weeks after adopting him. I thought there was a poltergeist in the house because each morning I found myself I'd wake up with every single cabinet door in the kitchen wide open. So how the fuck did I let him impregnate my wife? My first fuck up was storing the condoms in the same drawer as the Q-tips, which he loves to get into and shred apart. He must have seen a box of Q-tips in the drawer where I put my rubbers away, because not even an hour later I stumbled upon a horrific scene of choose plastic straws, shredded cotton fluff, and shiny gold condom wrappers scattered around the gaping drawer. I didn't think anything of it at the time and just kind of destroyed the tips and put the condoms bag that spilled everywhere into the back box with no cap. We ended up in the same sex time, and I vividly remember stumbling into the dark bathroom, opening said drawer, and blindly fumbling around in the box of pull out a condom, as was the routine, thinking of nothing happened earlier. This was until fast forward just a few weeks of the other day when my wife completed a master and tender breast. We immediately shoot each other a concerned glare as if saying our first rodeo, and she felt the same way before discovering first pregnancy. She still had half a box of empty tests and decided to take one, followed by another one, and another one. Every single one was positive. We started racking our brains, wondering how it happened, and then it suddenly hit me, that damn cat. I ran over to the bathroom drawer where I kept the condoms, and duped the box on the corner and started to inspect each miserable little foil square. Sure enough, several had noticeable scratches, teeth marks, and even full-blown punctures in them, which led me to fucked up number 2, not checking to see if the cat chewed on my rubbers. Can't wait to explain to my new son or daughter their existence to a cat. Here's the cat tax. Oh, that cat is gonna burn on fire. That'd be haha. Alright. Today I fucked up by getting a raging boner and blowing my gas right in front of my physiologic therapist's face. L. NSFFW. Oh, L means long. Oh, fuck. Alright, boys. This is gonna be a... Okay. English is not my native language, so please excuse any grammar or vocab mistakes, also my terrible storytelling skills. So where do I begin with writing down this shit show? I'm a pretty good sporty guy. I run a lot. About 7 weeks ago, I went for an 18K run. When I arrived back home, I felt I fucked something up in my left knee. I went a bit too far for my capabilities because I don't usually go above 12K. I thought a few weeks rest will be good, but after 4 weeks of no running and then trying, it got worse. So I went to my doctor. He told me it's common, and the hamstring was in a no-no spot or something. And he said you need to fucking take anti-inflammatory meds and then go to a physiologic therapist and get the chronic gongory. So I did that. The next day, I see my physio, the rapist, multiple people working there, and I got assigned to a girl about my age 22 or something. The first session is alright. She massaged my left leg, left leg. Felt nice. Nothing really hurt, so I felt it ain't that bad probably. Next appointment was Monday. Now I got quite drunk with my family Saturday night or Sunday night, and I wasn't feeling tipped off. My stomach was fucked up and I was gassy, but I thought whatever, a nice leg massage will get me through the day, but I was wrong. I went to my next appointment wearing long jeans since each other turned bad. She asked me to take my pants off. Uh, so it was all good. I laid down, and the first 10 minutes were really good. I almost fell asleep, but I was still quite drunk and sleepy from the day before. But suddenly she hit that mother loving sweet spot in my knee. I was doing such a good job at holding my gas in the whole time, which smelled like a rotting baby elephant carcass in the hot Saharan sun. Yes, I smelled that same morning in the shower. But when she hit that inflamed spot, all the gas just exploded from my anus with the same amount of decibels, like a U.S. Marine shooting his 50 cal machine gun from a helicopter would sound. Also, obviously the sound was the worst part, even though she was startled by it. But the smell, oh god! Keep in mind this was during lockdown, so we all had to wear face masks. But still, it was so penetrating. I just knew she smelled the tea because she was basically hovering her head over my ass the whole time because I was laying on my stomach. But she didn't comment on anything, so I said, "Oh, let's do tag." Boy, was I wrong again. I broke up with my now ex in November. University screwing random chicks didn't get a spot in my weekly pants, so I donated this atomic beer line limbic gas cloud in my physiological therapist's face. She asked me to turn around and lay my back so we can work on the other side of my leg. You know, sexy times have been a tale for old times. Pretty sure I'm tied it in the middle of my leg. A minute or so, my pine cones started growing to rapid pine tree, and it wasn't my type. I could tell despite the face size and body type. Superficial as it seemed, but also cool-minded to take off my jeans. I was lying there with my tight boxers, basically shitting all over the girl face. Second later, I had a massive boner in her eyes. Well, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this fucking farce, because I certainly did. Another fun fact, this was session at 2-9. Best wishes to keep safe. So I fucked up by showing my boyfriend's family pigeon porn. Oh, I want to see this. So my boyfriend and I have been dating for 3 months now. I'm still in the first impression stage with his family. This is important for later. It was the birthday yesterday, and I decided to post a pic of photo collage to my Instagram story. Just a bunch of photos I have on my phone. And we're both connoisseurs of cursed images, so I also included a tiny photo of a pigeon and a strap-on as an inside joke. It was inconspicuous enough to evade by anyone who didn't look closely. Let's look at this. Ooh, bro, that's hot. I bet Tyrone would let the pigeon strap on him. Flash forward to his birthday dinner that night, and I'm sitting around the table with his mom, dad, sister, boyfriend. COVID-19 restrictions have eased here. There was the completely legal and safe about childhood memories and whatnot. Sister mentions the birthday post I made. I forgot she followed me on Instagram. She told me how the post was so cute that she screenshotted it and was zooming in all the photos for her mom to see, and of course she found the pigeon. Long story short, she had explained what a strap-on was and why was it on a bird to her parents. Now my boyfriend's family is much more conservative and religious than my own. I've only met them a couple times. The shot is terrified the amount of forever seen me as a window in pornographic pigeon material, but thankfully they saw the haha side and I couldn't look him in the eye. Today, TLDR, I added a pigeon with a strap onto my boyfriend's birthday collage. Pigeon penis porn. Today I fucked up by bringing a homemade grenade to school. Oh sure. Granted, this did not happen today, but 12 years ago when I was in 4th grade, during that time, hacky sacks were incredibly popular. Seriously, it was like a religion. I was trying to get into it. Noticed that this heavy hacky sack causes chemicals in my 10-year-old brain to instruct the dream idea to put BB into hacky sack. In my defense, I meant absolutely no harm. I was trying to be an innovator. They're the same size as shape as normal V's. It's a hacky sack, but 30 times heavier, and I got my DIY bomb. I fell about halfway and suited back up. The clash of big track, dive, leg type. Flash forward to the next day. Flash forward to the next day, and let me tell you, I was destroying these kids. I was besting others around the world. Illusion playing more butterflies than I did. I started getting a little cocky and started playing for keeps. As for playground lawn, I placed one kid in class, and after I won, I asked how I got so good, and I told him I made it heavier. He grabbed it and declared that I cheated. Now, in my defense, I've seen other kids put things like rice and beans, so I thought it was okay. They ended up checking it upwards. This just happened to be a feeling event above this, so I exploded fire and metal BBs. I ended up sending the entire class to the nurse's office, which I think is a record. Thankfully, no kids were injured or dead, and all the cops arrived, and I'm balling. I think they're going to take me to jail. And mom comes super confused because I've never been in trouble. I get off with 2 weeks suspensions. Hacky sacks would then be banned. And when I heard this, I thought I was dead, but understandably, it was okay. The TLDR put BBs into Hagi's sack, and then it fucking exploded and killed the entire class. No homo. Today I fucked up by impaling my asshole with a piece of wood. So I recently started a quarantine hobby in yoga recently. I didn't have a mat for yoga at the time, so I was practicing on my dick. I started doing an ab workout and then pierced the newly refurbished deck on my straight in and got stuck. I tried for half an hour to push it out of a spot and it didn't really go in. Now it's swollen. I needed to go to the doctor. Coronavirus is going on. Didn't expect to find a doctor to help me out of this situation. Lo and behold, my luck turned around. Sort of times that the doctor was going to cut it off and not be using the sleep gas. So they said they were going to get in there by digging straight objects into my asshole. This is Andre. Andre is an idiot. Don't be like Andre. TLDR, I did yoga and got ass fucked by a piece of wood. Don't get ass fucked by a piece of wood. Today I fucked up by experimenting with a Japanese smart toilet. Of course it didn't happen today, but last year I went to Tokyo for the first time on a business. Whoa, Tokyo, I know that name. On a business trip, and it was kind of hard. The beautiful hotel, the room was staggered, nice, particularly elaborate toilet bowl, more buttons than laptop. It was fairly intuitive. The bulk was undecipherable. Instruction for Japanese. The day passed. I found my secret time bullseye in the control panel. Last day I picked it up, offload extra weight. Set out airport, 3 buttons similar, green size. This sprinkler. I potted the small one, and then the noises. A little toilet washed my asshole with warm water. I never used it a day before, but this experience I wasn't having my anus sprinkled with soothing water. Suffered hemorrhoids for a year, so it's tremendously safe for the area. Before I wiped and left, I leaned for the toilet paper, and the largest part of the starfish cleaner, the panel growed. Unless to feed me, there's no way I could leave without knowing what extra goodies a full comprehensive service delivers. So I pressed it hand on heart. I did not know what possible perfect dysfunction solves, and the power of aquatic torrents fired up my asshole was so painful I was screaming through the gritted teeth as I gripped the bath with one hand and the sides of the basin with the other. I would have rolled off for safety, but the bathroom had most of my clothes hanging before they were packed, so what felt like a solid minute was realistically only 10 seconds. I just closed my eyes and thought of England as I was penetrated by a Japanese smart toilet. TLDR, pressed the mysterious high, sitting in a Japanese smart toilet, and had Poseidon forcefully enter me. So guys, that was r/today I fucked up, or sorry, r/Tifu also stands for today I fucked up, and it was a haha very funny. Yeah, it's 7:35 a.m. Okay, see ya next Tuesday or something. Bye.